We're live alrighty. Hello everyone. I am a caster. I am Insanity Coma, and today I'm joined by the lovely host Apple, who's very tired, so no one get too wild up, alright? It is a very late game. And at the moment, we are just waiting for ready checks. This is a Season 5 Tier 2 Stray Dogs vs. Shiva Academy game. So, it should be interesting. We are entering the game now. The first map is Lijiang Towers.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
I don't know what that is. No. What's playing? Alright, I apologize for that. I wonder what the comps will be for this. It should be interesting. It's a very weird geometry of the map, so I think it'd be rather interesting.
Ready for battle.
We'll see Classic Ryan Zarya versus going up against Classic Ryan Dive. Or Ryan Dive. Normal Dive, my bad. As we see the hog come out from the side of Stray Dogs.
5.
I wonder how this will turn out.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Now, Shiva here is going to have a lot of difficulty. Shiva Academy here is going to have a lot of difficulty with that far in the sky and that dude just terrorizing the ground. There's not really a lot they can do, and just like that, 2 picks goes Stray Dogs, and the res comes out in the alley, but the charge comes in and kills the resident reser, and they get back to smoking the team. Losing only 1 in the process. Not a bad fight for Stray Dogs. They're gonna hold a really defensive point here, because there goes, oh, Caleb gets cucked by a wall and loses his life for it. And a massive pulse bomb from Chef there. It's absolutely huge. Chef popping off. It unfortunately gets taken out, but Panda's box is going to help clean up. But they're really going to have to watch out for Oreo here. He's doing a lot of damage. He gets shut down. Genji comes back from the hook ball he had earlier. Whole Hogs with the Moira support and gets punished for it. And Genji Blade comes out, try and kill everyone, but he only hit a single person. I apologize. And it looks like Stray Dogs will still be able to hold this for the moment. They just have to get rid of the primal monkey. But they really gotta watch out for Kaz here on this Pharah. Still holding this point. Oreo still getting these picks and making the enemies retreat. This is a that was a very rough and rowdy fight, if you ask me. Now we see the Sombra come out, try and poke many people out. Kaz just raining down justice from above. Boops Panda's right off the map. Right into the drink. Doom almost falls in by himself as Death Row picks off Caleb. Bomber comes in, Chef takes out Willow, but the res comes out onto Caleb. The Meteor Strike as well. No running away from that. Oreo is gone. As Kaz dumps Barrage onto the point. Shatter comes in from Stray Dogs, trying to get as much value out of that as possible, but doesn't get a kill off of it, so you're wondering why would they Shatter there? Chef able to get some picks, sitting at 99-0 right now, 4-2 on the point. People are sitting there, Shadowfang's just zapping everybody to death, because yeah, that works. Oreo's down once again, and that's a prominent point flip. Now we'll see the regroup here. We want to see how well they will deal with this, since they know they have the Roadhog, and that will definitely be an issue for them. Willow's able to take out Monkey. The EMP comes out, takes 4, but isn't able to kill anyone. In fact, they lost the Sombra from that. Coalescence into grab. Safe play, very safe. Panda's Box still takes out Kaz Juice, but Oreo and Juice in the center just wreaking havoc. Shiva Academy is coming in knowing they have to touch point, but at this point there's not a whole lot they can do. Meteor Strike comes in, gonna get rid of the Lucio as fast as possible. Lucio half HP, get dropped on a point. They're still dealing with that Lucio. They're still having a lot of difficulty with that Lucio. Lucio dies finally, Valve comes in, and they're still holding. Chef able to get one, and then traded. Traded once again. Juice takes out Panda's Box once again. The res comes back out from Arusha onto Ali. Oreo and Chef both kill. Chef takes out Oreo. Chef also kills himself. Quite classy. I've done that a couple times. But it seems Shiva Academy able to swing this fight at the back of Shadowfang and a Helix Rocket. Chef takes out Kaz Juice to secure the stagger, and now they wait. This is a very back and forth point here. But they only have 5% to touch. A couple seconds and they aren't able to touch. Shiva Academy takes round 1. Yes, Lijiang Night Market. Such a beautiful part of the map.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
We got everyone here coming in from point. Let's Go Academy. Wish I was still playing for him. Ooh, previous player. At this point we see swinging Rhines, but Caleb able to get the next pick Oreo, but Kaz on that Reaper getting the double. Getting a clean double onto them. And Shiva Academy is getting forced back. As Oreo goes in for a nice rocket punch, misses unfortunately. He tries for another one, misses again. Seems Ali here is going for a lot of different dodges. Wasn't able to dodge the Zarya beam. That's some quite good tracking. And now we see what's going on here. They're holding choke, which is a very, very, very good point to hold. Ryan gets charged off the map. Zarya steals the kill. That's kind of funny. And they push in off the back of that. Fuego's Fam Bam, thank you, ma'am. Takes out 2.
This is my will.
You see the Doomfist coming in clutch in a lot of these cases. Blade comes out, Pulse gets 2, Blade gets 1. They're dumping all their ults into this. Beat comes in too. That is a very bad ult economy now. They still lose their Rhine on the back of that. Rez isn't available. Oh, Rez is available. Hush my mouth. But now their ult economy is in shambles. The quickest thing they're gonna have is grab Valk.
Your support has arrived.
Now we see Beat engaged from Stray Dogs, get the charge kill, Juice gets Shadow Fang. Kaz pops his Blossom, where they use everything except Shatter there. That was a very smart play, but losing 3 ults is a really massive for their ult economy, and they could have saved that grab. They're gonna go back to holding on choke, but this Reaper's just hanging out for the high ground. Kaz takes out Chef as Coalescence is thrown in. Oreo takes out Ali, and this seems to be another one fight for Stray Dogs here. Tracer's getting ready to touch point. Let's get the reset, but the timing isn't triggered. There is no reset, and ooh, Sombra just barely able to touch. Gets taken up by the Reaper, but it's followed up. Mercy and Lucio able to touch point now. Shatter comes in from the side of Stray Dogs, but they lose. Shadowfang takes out Oreo in the process. The res comes back in onto the Sombra, but everything's going wrong for them on point. Juice getting everything done here. Swinging around point. Ali pops Beat, but to no avail as everything's just getting shut down right now. Ali falls to Juice once now. As Trace is the last one on point, and no one's able to help touch, and that second round to Stray Dogs. Now we're gonna see the classic Ryan Zarya again from Stray Dogs with the Reaper Doom combo, the Lucio Moira. That's normal. However, we're seeing a Sombra Ashe Brig Moira from the side of Shiva Academy. That just makes you wonder, why the Brig? The Ashe getting secured on the high ground. Maybe that's why helped shut down the Doomfist in the back line. Gets stunned for it, and Juice loses his life to Chef, but not a whole lot's going on. It's trade for trade here. It's an even fight. Kaz able to take out Chef. Not an even fight anymore. Oreo comes back into the fray, and he's just already there and already pumping damage. First point tick goes to Stray Dogs right now, and it seems first round. And it seems they're just gonna they're gonna have a very strong hold. My brain shut off for a second. I apologize for that. Chef Triple B able to take out Oreo. as well as Ali popping the Coalescence. Willow still taking out Shadowfang as Juice charges into the backline, loses his life for as Panda and Chef take out Fuegos and Juice, and Kaz takes out Arbitro. Everyone's losing their lives here except for Shiva Academy's main damage dealers and single tank. Now we're going to see the nice little gentle aggression. You see the Coalescence re-engage here. Now, Bob comes in. This is definitely one of the things you want to watch for. Willow able to block it with his ult, his beat. As Grav comes out, Bob just starts blasting. Reaper Blossom comes out and gets killed for it though. And it seems they're just going to go for a hard reset here. Shiva Academy not taking that really aggressive start there. But they are getting value out of what they're doing, so seems to be working for them. As Stray Dogs rotate behind, massive grab gets two. But Rally comes in, saves it, Shatter kills Willow, and everyone's just falling for the side of Stray Dogs here. They're still capping the point somehow. Oreo probably getting all the damage in. Zarya burnt to a crisp from the dynamite as Kaz Juice gets blasted in the face by a Hellfire shotgun. We see the very aggressive play from... Alright, Shadowfang just jumped off the map for no reason in particular. Will gets one pick. Fuegos Fan Bam, thank you man, gets a Coalescence kill as Death Row gets that Zarya blasting. And I'm not quite sure what happened there. But they have a lever. Can we get a check on what's actually going on down there? I'm very much quite confused about what's going on. F's in the chat. Yeah, I'm still quite confused what happened there. I'm not sure if it was a purposeful dive or... Seemed to be a lag out, but not quite sure. Big brain. Seems there might be a quick substitution. just a very, very quiet stream. I love it. I don't know fully what's going on. Seems the game is back up and running. KB seems to be in, and Shadowfang started spectating. KB Wonder standing at the back at the moment, doing main tank things, doing everything. That was a huge sonic arrow from Stray Dogs here. They immediately rotate to act upon it, as the Doomfist goes in, punches the Vine right out. Actually able to get one pick and a massive shatter from Stray Dogs here. Oreo getting 3 of the clean-out kills. A little bit excess of the beat there, a little bit not needed. As they clean up and get the stagger kills. Coalescence comes out from the side of Shiva Academy, but Oreo able to take out one immediately off of that. Bob comes in to try and deal with a lot of the damage and get most of it done since they lost one of their supports. And it seems to have been working until Deathwheel got the pick on the KB Wonder. Grab comes in, Cole gets one. Using Cole very aggressively right now. Gets the Death Blossom out. Unable to push everyone back, it's still time's ticking. Oreo's on point, but has to Meteor Strike out. Dragons from point. Dragons from spawn gets used. As Panda Box is in, they're able to touch, but I don't know for how long. Willow's able to touch only at half health. And gets taken out by Ali and his sucky gun. And that is a massive shatter to keep them off point. And Shiva Academy takes map 1. A few goes fan bam, thank you ma'am, more play, let's go.
Surrender to my will. Double my will. Epic. To be expected.
We got a lot of Shiva Academy fans going off in chat. Now we're quickly looking at the chat here. Twitch Prime gang. I don't know where the Twitch Prime gang is. I have no idea. Stay hydrated. That's right, KB. You gotta stay hydrated. Fortunately, I don't have any water near me. You got the new body map pick. Definitely an interesting map geometrically. Seems one player has just gone missing. That is quite unfortunate. Very nice. This is a very nice match so far. I feel it. Got ready checks from both sides, it seems. And that means game is go.
Traveling to Mumbai. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Seems we got a nice Ryan Hog comp coming from
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Brain Fart. No, that's just another name. My brain. Damn. Stray Dogs. Sorry. Sleep Study. Okay, they got me weirded out. With a Junk Ash combo. This is a very weird combo, if you ask me. Gets a lot of damage out, but you don't really have a whole lot of heal for your supports. So you're gonna really be careful. As well as a Ryan Diva comp inside of Shiva Academy. With a Farm Mercy. And the Farm's Mercy seemed to work because now they're running in with one pick. And everything seems to be going their way. They get another one, and Kaz takes out Caleb, but everything just seems to be swinging towards Shiva Academy here, and the first point seems to Shiva Academy. Rez comes up with the Pharah.
Not yet.
And first point is captured by Shiva Academy.
We must ensure that we progress. You seem in need of aid.
Seems Stray Dogs here plan to go into the fight a little out of even numbers here going in, but losing that Ashe right away is definitely a hit. Since that junk is not gonna do a whole lot right now. Barrage comes in, gets 3, gets 4, then gets taken out by Juice, but it seems like the damage has already been done. And now they just save ults. They're banking ults like crazy right now. They have EMP, Coalescence, Valkyrie, Diva Bomb, all that. And that's just second point. Pharah loses her life way in the back line, but EMP's already ready, so Bomb comes in, they're gonna try to go Bomb EMP combo, massive combo right there. Ashe goes in, but unable to get anything done because everything's just getting bombed, and oh, that was an absolutely stellar Diva Bomb combo. EMP Bomb. Now they're going up against a Widow, so now you're gonna really have to be careful with that Farm Mercy. Widow still has that insta-kill potential against that Farm Mercy, but on that Sombra though, that's not something you see right away. Juice takes out the Moira, and that's less healing for people down on the ground. Chef takes out Kaz, and it's holding point back to know if they can get to it as everyone on the side of Shiva Academy resets.
I will draw the strength from your body.
They're slowly resetting here.
That should be fine. This is my will. I have your back.
Ooh, first pick goes to the side of Shiva Academy, loses their Widow, but then gets traded, and then gets traded again. Massive barrage takes to the Reinhardt, and then gets slept for it. That's a big punish, but not a whole lot of value coming from it. As far in Panda's box here, far in the Diva, just making short work of the enemy team. The res comes out, Bob is there as well, but Bob gets charged off point and right into the enemy backline. The Widow gets taken out. Caleb gets a kill onto Nano. Oreo's just popping off, but it gets killed every time he gets a single kill. And now they just gotta deal with this Ryan, and they can push point no problem. Farah gets hacked on point, and now they're dealing with a Sombra still. Farah takes a nice clean headshot from Kaz, and they have to push back.
This will improve your condition.
Now we see the re-engage here, the Diva Bomb. EMP combo again, gets 4. They should learn better this next time here. Stray Dog is definitely not getting enough value out of those ults, and they just move right in with that team kill.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
That was clean. Can we get a clean with a double C? Clean Diva Bomb EMP combo. Now if they keep pulling stuff like that out of the hat, they are definitely going to have an easy hold. However, let's see if Stray Dogs are able to adapt to this.
Ready for battle.
Ooh, we see Chef on this Bastion.
Attackers incoming in 30
Makes me wonder if they're staying Bastion. We see the setup come out. Shadow holding the, probably going to be the main shield.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Seem to be holding the routes pretty thoroughly to make sure nobody can get a flanking position on this Bastion, and as they held far back right from the attacker's point of view. Oreo have to get a little aggressive here. Knows there's a health pack in there though, so he should be fine. As everyone starts pushing up that top right, but there's a Bastion over there. They had no idea there was a Bastion, and now there was a massive dynamite coming up the side of Shiva Academy, and now they have to deal with that Bastion. Kaz takes up Caleb. Caleb gets the res on, and there's the Moira Ball. Moira Ball sucked them to death. And then there's a nice kill onto, nice res onto Nan. My tongue is falling apart here. Nice res onto Kaz, as everyone gets dynamited from the left side. Seems to be a little teasing. Gless takes out Shiva's fan ban. Thank you, ma'am. As Caleb takes out Oreo, and Chef finally gets the kill to Kaz. Now it's just the res comes out for some reason as Diva dives them. You question, what is that res doing? Huge ult advantage for the side of Shiva Academy right now. And they're going to have a really strong defense here with this ult advantage. Coalescence comes up from the side of Stray Dogs, but no pin gets used for it. Ryan gets charged off the cliff as Dynamite comes in. Chef takes out one, gets killed in the process as Bob takes up a Mercy. They're kind of wondering how will Shiva pull this back? They have a Bob on point, but the Ryan charge, the Ryan loses his life as Shadowfang just holds point. He's able to smack the Reaper around a bit as Kaz gets almost blown to bits by that. And then gets crushed by the Diva remet. That is quite an issue. Graves comes back onto Chef as they regroup, as Stray Dogs regroup and reset for the next push. As Ryan is conveniently behind their backline. And hiding, like nobody knows this Ryan is here. Caleb takes out Oreo right in that last fight there. This is a scary situation for this Bastion here. You just see this random Ryan just sitting there. He comes in with a charge, but gets nothing for it. And they finally realized he's back here, and he's just getting smacked around for it. And that's a massive stagger. You do not want to be on the receiving end of that stagger, especially for your main tank. Kaz takes out Caleb, and Shatter comes out and knocks down Sue. Bob's just chilling on point as Bastion gets reset. Takes out one. Diva Bomb comes in, not able to get anyone, gets the res off though, nice and clear for the res. As Chef takes out Oreo, nice pick, making sure no one can distract him now. He's just sitting behind getting domed on by a Diva. As Juice takes Shadowfang into a 1v1, takes the Fire Strike kill, and the Diva gets demeched from the side of Stray Dogs, so now everybody's sitting here, and Ryan's the only one left on point. West gets killed, but they have that spawn advantage, and now Bob's there. What are they going to do? They have 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Going, counting down. No one knows what's going on, not even I. I'm just casting here and sitting here like nothing is going on. They are able to touch only by a second. Diva Bomb able to touch and blow up Oreo. Kaz takes out Panda. Bob's able to continue on and just say, hey, how's it going? I'm here. Chef takes out Fuego's fan ban. Thank you, man. And then Bob gets charged off point. Now they only have the ball to touch. Ball's getting mowed down as fast as he can shield up. No one's able to touch. The Chef special seems to have held point. And here is one of the EMP bomb combos and the new Diva All-Star skin. That is a legendary EMP bomb combo. That is such perfect timing. That's crazy.
Thanks for the love.
And currently, it's a 2-0 to Shiva Academy right now. You want to see if you definitely want to see if Stray Dogs are able to pull this back. However, I've seen Caster curse this so many times it hurts. Seems Nano's still having his internet issues. Or had to leave, one or the other. Let me see the new roster changes coming from the side of Stray Dogs. Now let's just wait here. Map selection goes to the side of the loser, which in this case is the Stray Dogs. You want to see what map they choose. They can't choose a control or a hybrid map. So they're really going to have to keep everything perfect on a full escort or a 2CP map. Quite confusion. COD back with that pink name. as we see the map get put onto Hanamura. Personally, my most favorite aesthetically pleasing map. Such an enjoyable map. Now we're just looking for the ready checks from each side. We got the ready from Stray Dogs. And yes, I just did that because why not? It seems we're keeping the same roster for the side of Shiva Academy here. And personally, I think that's a pretty good play. They're very, seem to be very like in tune with each other's movements and knowing what each other are doing at all times. So I can actually really much understand that play. It seems we got someone subbing out. Ali is subbing for Shadow here. Seems Shadow had to go, and so does Nano. Both seem to be having some sort of internet issue, by the sounds of it. Yep, Nano seems to be out for now. His internet seems to went down because of lag issues. And now we just see the next play here. What's the plan? How's it going? No, we didn't forget you. If you type in all caps, I can never forget that. Start yelling at me. Feels not very pog, man. Halftime special. Oh, you guys want a halftime special? Welcome to the ASMR segment. No, I'm just joking. Welcome to the Insanity ASMR. Seems Nano will be subbed in. Sorry, not Nano, Oreo. I'm blind. Actually, I'm dyslexic. But that's besides the point. I don't know, my guy. It's not Team Xbox. This is Subzero Gaming PS4. Very IS confusion. Good map? Yes, I agree with you. Hanamura is a very good map. Take me down to the liquor hole, city where the sign is green, the beer is bad. Ooh. Got that Wi-Fi router of a console. Yeah, but at least our Wi-Fi, at least the PlayStation has direct Wi-Fi. That way you'll never lag out. Big brain. That's what that design's for. Big brain, 100%. Now we sit here and wait for ready checks. You guys get to listen to my glorious voice even more. Now we get the double ready checks. We're going in. We go in, boys. We ready. We go in, lads. Let's get it done.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Now, this map just has such a nice, pretty pink for the Sakura leaves. And it's just gorgeous. Despite them being 2D and pretty decent at falling off the tree. Blood-soaked blood-soaked roses are an evil seed. Hanamura is a decent map, aesthetic wise. I personally like it. I don't know about why you guys don't, but I think it's a very good aesthetic wise. We'll see a Hanzo Reaper from the side of Stray Dogs, which is respectable because Hanzo and Reaper are 2 DPS, and I don't know what else to say. It's pretty respectable, not gonna lie. Then we see the Farmercy and the Genji with Moira combo. Now this Farmercy is definitely going to be a problem. So the only one that can really take it out is the Hanzo. And even then, it's a lot more difficult to hit than most people think. Yeah, see, there's the fall. And just because of that, ooh. Kaz able to get one as well as Death Throw. Oreo able to get up Panda's box, and that seems to be... They seem to have been pushed back, other than Chef on this far. But just gets blasted by the Reaper. A massive fire strike coming up the side of Stray Dogs here. Now, double bubble is a lot of difficulty to run these very like stretched out comps, especially with that soldier now. Double bubble is going to be a really big problem. I agree with you, chat. The Winston definitely is not working here. Despite the Pharah getting value, Winston's just not getting enough value against this Reaper here. You see the Coalescence come out as Chef gets one, gets two, one with a barrage, as Panda's boss able to follow up onto Death Row. And Chef getting a double on Kaz and Oreo. First point goes to Shiva Academy here.
Touch from afar. You seem in need of aid.
Now the second point is really where you're gonna have to watch. It's much better to hold second point on Hanamura than it is to hold first, but it seems that's just always the case with. Ooh, Blossom gets shut down by Primal. Blade gets down and Ali just popping off, gets a clean triple there. As Kaz comes in with the Blade, gets one. And Chef just starts spamming rockets down lanes, hoping he gets damage done. West able to take out Kaz, as Pharah still raining damage, and Valkyrie comes in to counter the Coalescence. Caleb able to take out Fuegos, as Ali's still dancing around on point. Willow able to take one, Oreo loses his neck, Death Row loses his life, and Chef gets a clean double with Barrage. That is a strong 3 minute 33 seconds.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Now you wonder here, what is Shiva gonna run on defense? Are they gonna stick to the Chef special? Or that casual Bastion? Or are they, it seems they're going with the Chef special against an Echo Genji. With a Sim too. Now, Sim is highly favored on this map. Just because of the simple,
Attackers incoming in 30
the very simple fact that, like, what is anybody else going to do if you run up to a Bastion like that? Like, nothing's gonna happen, nothing's gonna change. You're gonna run into a Bastion with an Echo Genji. The worst that'll happen to the Bastion is the Rhine Shield will happen.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Now with this Rhine holding main, you're gonna really have to put a lot of damage into that shield if you want anything done against that Bastion too, since he's just spamming from the far back. Damage getting dealt, but Rhine's shield is just able to recharge as fast as they're damaging him. Like, nothing's getting done, and Chef's just getting 3 damage from the backline. There'll be massive purple coming up from Stray Dogs here. Willow with a massive purple, and Oreo able to get the pick, but Kaz losing his life for it, as the Bastion just gets smacked by the Rhine. Sim able to take out 2, and that was definitely the right pick there. Chef able to take out 1, Sim able to clean up, as I think that's the Sim. Yeah, Sim gets slapped, and and Panda's able to pick off the last one. Reinhardt able to return, gets a nice fire strike, or attempts anyway. as the Hanzo comes out and Genji. So Panda's losing his life there due to a fire strike, but the Rez comes out and the massive wall. That's an absolutely deadly wall. It saved them from the wall, the window pane that came after. Now they're just playing a poke battle right now. 2 minutes left on the clock. They're wondering, how are we going to do this? We only get a minute 30. You're not going to have enough time to push point. As Grab comes in, able to get the immortality field out. Hold. Soldier able to... Juice WRLD able to take out one, take out two. And now you're sitting with that Bastion ult. Like, where did that Bastion ult go? Bastion loses his life, and that's their main source of damage. Now they just have to worry about the Sim. Sim takes out one, getting that Mercy pocket. Baptiste gets taken out as well. Hanzo takes out the Mercy, and the Symmetra falls. That's a minute 40 on the clock to capture point A, and that's a problem since Bastion has a lot more presence on point B of Hanamura.
Objective
4 minutes, 27 seconds left on the clock.
defense point. Objective B.
3 minutes versus 30 minutes, 33 seconds. They're gonna have to really watch for this Bastion. There's a lot of different places a Bastion can sit. And there it is, the teleport. The massive teleport. That is such a hard position to dislodge. Especially with that teleporter there. How are they going to get back and forth through that little chokeway while being gunned down by a Bastion and Symmetra turrets? Sure, dragons may come out, they can just dodge. Genji comes out and attacks the Bastion, but all the Bastion has to do is jump through the teleporter, and they're just safe. Mercy loses their life with Reingate uses Shatter. Gets the pin of the Zarya, Bastion falls, and Sim takes out... Sim gets taken out by Onanade. Rez comes out and there's a Sim trying to get stuff done, maybe touch point a bit. Sim turrets go, and Genji dashes to get rid of them all. Sim falls as everyone starts returning from point. Bastion's still there. Bastion gets immediately taken out after taking out the Hanzo. Nano grab Dragon Blade there just to take out as much damage as possible as the Tracer comes up from Caleb to continue with the damage. Bastion's there as well, trying to push out, trying to keep bodies on point. But not able to stay long enough. Ball comes in as well from Ali, trying to get as much stuff done. Gets pinned right out of it, but Ball's massive health, right? Ooh, Bastion ult gets immediately shut down. Pending on Winston, yeah, with the 2 minutes 45 seconds, they're just trying to wear down the clock. They're just trying to get as much done with that clock being there. Tracer's just blinking around point, gets hacked. Mercy's there, uses Valve, tries to stall point even longer, but gets killed by the Sombra. As the Mei comes out, and Ali gets charged into a wall. The hack as well, going to make them fall. Lucio able to touch point, but not for long. Diva's staggered, holding on as long as they can, but Diva's not able to do much. Tracer comes back, Moira comes back with a coalescence and guns him down. Their stall is absolutely frightful right now. 2 minutes left on the clock for Stray Dog.
Score 2-2. Initiating match.
That was quite a legendary stall, if I do say so myself. Now Shiva Academy is going to really have to put a lot into the offense here. They're going to really have to think, how are they going to do this? They have 3 minutes, 23 seconds. It's enough for a good, solid 4 or 5 pushes. Whereas Stray Dogs really only have,
30 seconds.
what, 4 pushes, I'd say? If each of them are a solid 30 seconds? And that's not including the time it takes just to get through the choke. So this will definitely be a problem. They're really going to have to put a lot of pressure onto their back line and the front line and just damage that Rhine shield as much as possible.
Incoming. Defend objective A.
The Bastion comes back out despite what chat wants. And it's kind of funny. Oh, Kaz loses his life first. And his fall to Ali's Fire Strike. As Rhine v Rhine happens on this point. But Genji's in the backline already contesting point, trying to get as much value as he can. His Bastion's still just gunning away from the side. There's not much anybody else can do. As Gwest loses a little bit of HP from that Fire Strike, but uses that orb. Ali getting an anti on him, which is never good, but they are just trading here. And in the end, it definitely does not favor Stray Dogs here, especially with that time bank. Since ooh, that is a massive shatter pin combo, and they were able to get a lot of damage done as Ali just starts swinging into the back line, making sure stuff gets done, everything gets deleted. Bastion's still gunning them down from the side, takes out 2. As Rhine gets charged away, Rhine loses his life as well. Now they have only 41 seconds. What are they going to do? Bastion's just getting free fire out from over here. He's just getting free fire and they just bank off the ults. Bastion just continues to fire here. We just watch these supports walk up to the barriers and the shatter comes in, but it gets no one. The counter charges its attempts, but there's a wall and everyone just keeps getting blasted and no one's able to touch point for Stray Dogs, and that is quite unfortunate for them.
Score 2-2. Switching sides.
The Nano Rhine definitely should have gotten rid of Ali pretty quickly, but with the massive amount of support he had and that massive shatter he got, with the Bastion damage as well when he got the chance, it definitely got a lot more value than most people realize.
Ready for battle.
Now, Stray Dogs here coming in with a copycat maneuver, playing that Bastion. I think they're predicting it. I think they're going to get ready and use like Sombra Junkrat or Sombra Far Mercy. And there it is, like I said, Sombra Far Mercy to counter this Bastion. Definitely gonna get a lot more value than that Junkrat will, considering the only one that can gun down the Pharret is the Bastion. And even then, as long as the Bastion gets pocketed, or even then, as long as the Pharret gets pocketed, all they have to do is shoot rockets and build up Barrage. Once Barrage is ready, all they have to do is completely bomb the Bastion. You see Chef falling a little bit low due to Wheel of Forge's Ana play there. Quite nice. It's nice to see Ana every now and then. And that Bastion is still a mystery. He gets taken out immediately. Very bad positioning if you ask me. But there's three, loses 3, and then Caleb able to follow up, and it seems like this is just going to be a strong Shiva point. The counter strats, yeah. And that is 3-0 to Shiva Academy. Very, very good game if you ask me.
Play of the game.
A very prominent play here. This is pretty sure the 4K. No, right near the start of this fight. This is a very nice kill. A couple kills there. Personally, I think, for MVPs and honorable mentions, personally, I think MVP for the side of Shiva should go to... either Chef or Panda. They were able to get a lot more value than most people think. Especially with those Grav combos and the Diva bombs. Yeah, I'd have to go with Chef or Panda. I'm gonna go with Panda for MVP, Chef for honorable mention. Chef definitely did carry a bunch of matches with that Pharah, but it's not very often I get to give a tank play MVP, and I'm quite proud of that. Now, for honorable mention, honestly, on the other side, I would have to go with Kaz. Kaz being able to switch on to a lot of those characters to counter the Pharah in a lot of those situations, getting those clean headshots when needed, definitely helped on Numbani. I think he definitely paid his dues during that game. And that'll be all. The next games for this awesome day, will actually be tomorrow and possibly the next day, is Nova versus Nine, which will happen 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, and Stray Dogs Academy versus Abyss Walkers, which will happen sometime next Friday at 8 p.m. EST. Tune in for that game because I'm conveniently playing in that game. Nice to see. Alright, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being great.